疲れた。疲れた。All right, let's clean up a little first.やべ、トイレ来て。Needless rendering. Needless rendering. That's, I guess what. なんかこのなんか精度がなんか高いな。それとも勘違いなのか。よっと。疲れた。やっぱトラッキングおかしくなるね。おかしくなるね。よっと。あ、ここにあったじゃん。 I can't see the audio. There we go. Skullmeat, how's it going? Yeah, so, yeah, sorry, I mean, I guess it sucks to hear, sucks to hear that she's gonna go on a break, but hopefully it's not too bad. Two, three, four, five. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I did bring 5. Okay. Two reasons? Okay. Although, actually, wait. So, since I didn't see a tweet about this, so but is it okay? I guess the question is it okay to know? But throat stuff. Oh, I mean, I guess that's understandable though. Yeah, 4 years. Wow. So she's been in Japan since. Oh, I see. Right, because 4 years ago would have been like right before COVID, and then I imagine things just got too busy. Yeah. Yeah. That's good to hear. Good to hear though. So she's gonna relax, visit family. That's good to hear. Yeah. Stream? Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I was looking for a tweet or something about it, but I couldn't see anything. So. Oh, yeah. But that's okay. Cool. So I'm just. I had to. So I had that midterm on Friday / Saturday, right? So, um, I'm honestly pretty beat, but well, I think I did much better than you know, you know, I did pretty decently. I'm not sure if I got necessarily a good grade, but I actually learned material and was able to actually demonstrate it on the exam. So, but anyway, that explains why I was gone for a few days. But so much stuff happening, and then one of the people that I work with, or I guess I don't directly work with him, but someone that works in the same room as me down in the lab, apparently had like an emergency kind of flight that they'd get on. So I was planning to help them kind of fix like some speakers that they found in the dumpster, but they're gone. so that's not gonna happen. So yeah, but just to say that seems like there's a bunch of stuff going on right now. Yeah, that's exactly what the Dalris is for, isn't it? Oh, by the way, dude, I've been getting. I mean, I don't know why I'm telling you, but I've been getting compliments of my mug, or on my Mugris. I'm keeping it at the office just because I'm here more often than at home. But people have complimented it. Yeah. So. And then, thankfully, as I'm drinking it, I realize now this doesn't hit your eyes so much as it definitely I use it more, or it definitely gets closer to the lower eyebrow rather than the eyes. So it's ended up working out. Yeah. It's for coffee. Yeah. I get so worried with coffee. I'm like, okay, I got to remember to actually wash out the residual coffee, But yeah, actually, the thing is, I really want a coffee maker for the office, because all I have is like just kind of honestly mediocre instant coffee. Yeah, one good thing is that if I take it to like the local coffee shops, they'll do refills for like a so Berkeley, like the city has there's a 25% like static like surcharge on like cups. It's their whole like, oh, we want to be, eco-conscious, so there's a fee for getting disposable cups. So they do take like refills if you take your mug. It's just all the coffee shops are so fucking expensive. I mean, I guess that's just a thing. Like coffee shops are inherently expensive, but still, nonetheless, yeah. So they don't know what the mug is about. I've been trying to tell people, as you know, that are willing to entertain the conversation, but usually it's, you know, like one of the facilities staff. Sorry, excuse me. Unfortunately, no one's been able to recognize it, and so, you know, I'll tell for anyone that's willing to give me more than a 10-second, you know, conversation as I'm passing by. I've been trying to I'll let them know what it's about, but unfortunately, no one's been able to recognize it. Likewise with the Iris jacket, but someone did recognize the I don't know if they recognized the Coco jacket, but they recognized that it was a Hololive jacket, maybe because the word Hololive is literally printed on it. But nonetheless, they recognized. They're like, "Oh, is that from Hololive?" And I was busy eating ice cream. I'd gone to get frozen yogurt, and I was just walking back, and someone, I guess, in the middle of the sidewalk, or I mean, the crosswalk rather. I was crossing the crosswalk, and they're like, "Oh, is that from Hololive?" And I was just like, yeah. I mean, you know, I'm not going to randomly just strike up a conversation with someone, you know, while I'm walking across the street, right? So I kind of wish if they were going to call out to me, I kind of wish they would do that a little sooner. But you know, not as I'm, you know, crossing, you know, past cars, right? So but yeah, so, you know, unfortunately no one's been able to recognize it, I guess is my point. Bedtime? Alright, yeah, sounds good. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I brought this, I don't really need it, but I'm gonna mainly do like desk area cleanup, and then I'll probably start studying, so. But yeah, thanks for popping by. Yeah, so much stuff to clean. I should have made this a cleaning stream. Ooh, yeah. Actually, you know, one thing I can do is I know I want to play some Overwatch 2, so we can at least start the download for that. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, yeah, thanks for coming by. Let's go to... Actually, wait, do I even have Battle on that? Oh, I use this computer so infrequently for gaming that I don't even have Battle.net installed on it. So let me take this off screen. Oh yeah, they're gonna ask for two-factor authentication. Do I not already own Overwatch? Oh, that's different. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Oh, that's interesting. When there's an admin prompt, like the same way how when you have an admin prompt and you try to like use remote desktop, or if, I guess what I mean to say is when you get an admin prompt when accessing a computer via remote desktop, it often disables the video stream. In the same way, when there's an admin prompt going to this capture card, or I guess yeah, huh. I wonder how it knows to disable the screen. Because it should just be treating my capture card as a video out. It shouldn't know that it's a capture card as opposed to an actual monitor. Reiner, welcome back. Yeah, I'm gonna start installing Overwatch. I think they got most of the account related bugs fixed, right? So, and also I'm at least technically caught up. Am I totally caught up? No. So I'll probably do a little bit of studying today and then start streaming. But in fact, let me recharge my iPad. Yeah, but move that over there. Yeah, I think it's okay, right? I did the exam, anyway. So just to Reiner, just as an update. I don't know if you were listening earlier, but or if you were here earlier or listening. Well, anyway, so I took the exam on it was Friday, but technically more like Saturday morning, and it went better than before. Well, of course, this is a different professor, so is that because of the professor or because of the exam was easier? I can't really say, right? But the exam went, I think as well as it. The thing is, if I had an extra, it was one of those situations where if I actually had extra time, I think I would have gotten a little bit of a better grade, because there was stuff I could have filled out. As usual, my mediocre grade in calculus from ages ago is indefinitely coming back to bite me because I think I spent a solid maybe, what was it like? I spent a good chunk of time on the first question literally just setting up the integral for it. And I don't know why, but there were just constantly parts where it's like, okay, wait, no, this doesn't seem like the units of the integral don't work out. Why is it? And like stuff like that. So fuck, what is my BattleNet info? Sorry, let me do it like this. Let me just disable this and this. Yeah. Then I can do it on screen and it won't matter. Never half-ass anything, whole-ass one thing and then do the other. Which is exactly why I haven't streamed video game in, I think, a full year at least. And it's also the reason why I haven't done anything in the lab in the past, 3 weeks. Sorry, what is it? BattleNet. Actually, the best thing about this is whenever login, or whenever, we do logins, right, the main issue is obviously showing stuff on screen, but the other thing is that the number of keystrokes you use can give away the complexity of your password, right? But I guess the benefit of storing it on a password manager is that the only keystrokes you hear are button clicks, right? Or mouse button clicks. So it doesn't actually give away the complexity of the password. I will not do auto update because I don't like BattleNet randomly opening. It still feels annoying that I have to wait for BattleNet to, or I have to have BattleNet manage everything. As usual, I don't really want to be bothered, so I'll just show myself offline. Ooh. Oh, actually, I see someone from community college. Playing Overwatch. I'm not sure how. I wonder if he ended up transferring. It's been 3 years, so if he had transferred right after me, then she should have graduated by now, too. Oh shit, the download is still initializing. Wow, this is going to take a while. Yeah, okay, so let's keep cleaning. I'm being scaly good at breaking passwords. Yeah, that's true. I think, what is it? They used 8 of them in eight of them together to like crack passwords in like sub 1 hour or something. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what people are gonna do, you know, if they or why someone would go out of their way to crack my password, right? Because it's like, oh no, you get my $60 in BattleNet in BattleNet like gift cards that I loaded onto my account. For the record, that was because they gave me $60 for the what do you call it? The you know, like the user like focus group that I got, you know, accepted for the few years ago. That was Overwatch related, but not really Overwatch related. So, and the compensation wasn't cash in that case. It was just BattleNet cards. Well, I mean, I was happy there was compensation at all, but you know, they gave us BattleNet cards. Anyway, so I mean, I don't even have my credit card attached to my account, right? So it's like, oh no, my account has been compromised. My you know, actually, that's a good point. If my account got compromised, I'd lose access to Overwatch and that money. But if I had just not cashed that money, I would, you know, I'd be able to make a new account and then cash the money. So, oops. Oh well, it's already on there. And you know what? If someone can you know reverse engineer my password, then you know what? At that point, fine. As long as they don't actually take over like my Google account and stuff, I'd be pretty fine. All right. You know, actually, let's see. How long is this gonna actually take? It's about 3 megabytes per second, so that'll take a long time. So I might go clean some dishes. Money for computer. Yeah, if mining was, excuse me, if mining was any indicator. Okay, let me see. Actually, I can organize some stuff. Okay, so this is all organized. Maybe at most I could also put this over here. Put that away. Oh, yeah, throw this away too. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, I would be lying if I didn't also. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I don't actually want a 4090, you know, an 8, you know, RTX 4090 setup in my computer. Like, I'd be lying if I said I don't actually want something like that. I mean, actually, no, personally, if I were to have that much money, I would spend it a little differently, right? I'd probably buy a decent laptop, not like a workstation, but like I've been eyeing the framework, right? So I'd probably get like a framework and then like a Thunderbolt, you know, or maybe like 2 Thunderbolt enclosure, or like, you know, Thunderbolt PCIe like boxes, so that way I could use it as like a notebook, as well as like a production, or like a workstation. And then I'd probably spend the rest of the money on like monitors or something. so I guess, yeah, no, I don't think I'd actually really care that much. Yeah. Actually, Nreal, right? That new company that's making like AR, you know, like AR smart glasses with like that can like show like your computer screen. I'd probably get an Nreal, you know, as well, because those are like $400. So that's like what, a quarter of a RTX 4090. I bet it's gonna be it's gonna be far less than a quarter, isn't it? Because a 4080 is already like, actually, sorry, did they announce the 4090? Is that the one that's super expensive, or is the 4080? Just Google it real quick. Okay, so the 4080 is the $1,200 one, and then the 4090, did they ever announce a price for that? Oh, wait, what? It says this one's 40 or 1,200. So then what is this? Let me look at the actual press release. Where's the actual press release? Oh, there we go. 1600. Okay, 1600. That's how much they cost. Yeah. So it literally is like a quarter of a 4090. So I'm sorry. Option for two GPUs. Yeah, were you a quad crossfire? Were you a quad crossfire kind of guy? I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't afford anything like that at the time, or I couldn't afford really anything until recently. And that explains why my computer doesn't it. But until recently, I really couldn't afford anything. So quad setups looked so cool, and I kind of shudder to imagine how much power they require to run. But yeah. Yeah, how did people not need or maybe they did need 1600 watt, power supplies? Wouldn't that trip the breaker doesn't a typical power outlet really only support 1600 watts? Wouldn't running that usually trip your breaker? New first game. Oh yeah, I definitely I was definitely jealously watching the YouTube builds too. Yes, that is definitely true. Yeah. I mean, I guess the thing I really want to do at some point, see that's the weird thing, because I guess right now what I'd really want to do is I'd kind of want to make a nice a laptop, slash docking system, a laptop and plus docking system kind of setup. But one thing I wanted to do with my personal computer here that I never got around to is that I went out of my way to get right now I'm running a Ryzen 1600, right? So the X370 boards, most of them by that point have a PCIe bifurcation on it. So what I really wanted to do is I wanted to bifurcate my what do you call it, the secondary full-size PCIe slot into it'd be 8x8 if you used both slots, and then I wanted to split the bottom 8 lane slot into 2 more 4s, and then just hook up a bunch of stuff into it. I know people are like, oh, well, what the fuck do you need all that how many PCIe slots for? And it's well, I mean, if you want to attach 8 monitors to your computer, you need at least 2 GPUs, right? And then I was like, okay, but then you also need a capture card, and then you need there's a number of other things. One thing I've kind of surprisingly needed now is a regular PCI slot, because I found some National Instruments what do you call it, analog output cards, but they're all PCI because they're so slow or they're so old. So I've got but they're still usable, right? So it's it would be really convenient to be able to use Python and control some 5-volt logic, but I need a PCI slot for that, and I'm what am I doing in 2022 needing a PCI slot? R929. Oh yeah. Yeah, isn't that the one that didn't they make the 295 295X2, didn't that come with a water block? Or I guess just an AIO with it or something? I can't remember, but it's something around that range, right? Where I want to say it's either the 295 or yeah, that was, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, that looked really cool, right? So yeah. Yeah, man, I wish. Yeah, definitely. I feel like this is one of those things where if I ever can build a house, I'm definitely adding breakers for every room, because and maybe even 2 for my whatever my room ends up being, right? If I ever build a house, I'm getting all the electrical done so that it can support 1600 per outlet in my room or something. Yeah, I remember seeing a Reddit post recently. There was someone who was who apparently had wired an individual breaker to like each outlet in the house. So it's this like he's got like this panel, this massive like super long panel, and it's like this is a regular house, but it's just like covered in the like the what do you call it, the switches, and it's and people are asking like, why the heck does your house have that many breakers? And the dude's like, oh, it's wired to each outlet. I'd love to do something like that. That'd be really cool, but alas, I need to actually make money first. Yeah. Let's see, what else do I need to pull up? Can take this out as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I need. Okay. I wanted to check if either of these wrenches works for this monitor stand. Oh yeah, it does. Perfect. Okay, cool. So it's metric. Okay. Keep those in my backpack. And a UPS and and the UPS, exactly. I mean, what can you say you're prepared if your redundancy doesn't have redundancy? Can you really say you're prepared? Sorry, I just realized my head tracking is like, or my head tracking is a little too high. Actually, let me zoom out a little first, like that. There we go. Yes, all the UPSs. And actually, one thing definitely that I'd also do is I'd probably want to have all the wiring in like a like you know, in the office here, in the, you know, on campus here, at least in the labs too, or near the labs, or in the buildings that are also used as labs, all the wiring is like exposed, and it's like in like a, what do you call it, like a cage that kind of runs across the center of the hallways. So I'd probably want to do that too. That way, if anything ever needs to be rewired, you know, you don't have to like go through the ceiling and into the walls. You can just kind of add another wire to the baskets. So I think that's definitely something else I'd do. Yeah. Definitely, maybe not exposed wiring, but like quick access. RX 6600. Oh, sorry, I'm so out of date with GPUs. What does the 6600 XT? Okay. All I know is that the 6400 is like ass. That's all I know. Okay. Tsin-san, welcome back. Alright, yeah, sounds good. Thanks for popping by. Yeah, I finished my exam, so now I'm taking a short breather. I don't really want to look at any more physics for a little bit longer. Yeah, thanks. So it's got a... Alright, so it's 6600, okay. Oh, nice. We had no multiple choice, sad face. In fact, I lost so much time on the exam just trying to set up the surface integral that we needed to use, and it was just like, ugh. And we'll see how it goes. If anything, what I need to focus right now is just redoing all the homework and then trying to submit it for partial credit. Because otherwise, that's, you know, that everything is pulling my grade down, and I need something, right? So yeah, but for the time being, we're gonna, I guess, let Overwatch download. Oh hey, it's 10%. I should have downloaded this at home. It would have been faster. And then while I might do some dishes in a sec, actually. Yeah, but I don't see any compare. Oh, I guess so. I see. Okay, so I can here's a benchmark comparing it to a 1070. So you can probably extrapolate from how much better a 1070 is from a 1080. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I look at these things. It just makes me want to spend more money. It's not like I have any reason to buy anything right now. It's not like I play video games. So, but sorry, this is Link. There we go. Why does that take so long to load? Ah, school internet, what can you do? Oh, Tech Yes City, okay. He's always got fun stuff going on. Yeah. Wow, laggy. Oh, it's because I'm downloading Overwatch. That's why it's so laggy. Okay, let's just see the end. Holy shit, it was $600 at the time? Oh, jeez, man. I mean, I just stopped looking at prices for stuff because I was just like, I cannot afford this and I have no reason to buy anything, right? But it costed $600? Like, oh, jeez. Like, isn't like the 600 series or the 600 line for like the RX whatever's like, isn't that supposed to be or like mid range? Jeez. And I guess that's what mining does, doesn't it? Isn't it? Jeez. I guess you said benchmarks at 11. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Down for 50. I guess they've. I mean, in my opinion, that should be the normal. Like those are normal now, right? So, I don't know. Maybe my expectations are a little bit old, but okay, that's good to hear though. I was gonna say $600. Holy shit. I mean, I could play some Apex too. Sorry, he just mentioned it, so. Actually, I told someone I'd try Valorant, so maybe I should install Valorant too while I'm waiting. Yeah. You too? Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I stopped looking because I was like, holy shit. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Oh, I remember. I helped someone build a PC before the shortage really kicked in, like it was for like early on. So they were looking at actually I probably talked about this before, right? This was before I first moved up here to Berkeley. So like literally right before I moved up. But anyway, they got a 1070 for off at EVG. Dude, I just realized EVGA even stopped making GPUs now. Wow, and time flies. Or times change, I guess. Wow. But anyway, they you know, we were waiting for the EVGA, you know, the Wednesday like B stock sale, right? So so they were like, oh, should I get this 1070? And I was like, $200 for a 1070 now. Like, I was like, oh, but then I looked at the price for a 1070 like half a year later and it was at 300. And I was like, oh, that was actually a good choice. So they ended up buying it, which was a good thing. But I was like, why does a 1070 cost this much? Like, anyway, yeah, man, yeah, no, I just stopped looking at. I mean, you know, I have a perfectly functional computer, right? I don't, you know, really need to build one, obviously, but you know, it's definitely one of those things where it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just glad it's all over, at least for the time being. RTA, yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's I mean, you know, if he wants ray tracing, right? Ray tracing or tensor cores. I guess they both have tensor cores. In fact, for VTube Studio, right, that I used to do tracking right now, there's actually a new plugin for VTube Studio that uses or that's only RTX GPU compatible right now. So if your friend does VTubing, then it might have actually been a good investment to get the RTX, even just for functionality like that. I guess there's some only just. Well, it is what it is, right? Yeah. I mean, personally, I'd probably cheap out too and go. In that case, I probably would have gone 2080 or. Yeah, I don't think the jump from 20 series to 30 series was. I mean, it was big, but it wasn't like, you know, life-changingly big, right? If I remember correct, I don't remember actually. How do they compare? Oh, come on. I mean, okay, there's no way that, you know, I'm assuming this person didn't see that coming, so yeah. 2080 Ti. Let's see how these compare. Was it that big of a difference? I probably shouldn't rely on user benchmark, but because they're the same manufacturer, I'm assuming synthetics should be largely comparable. Honestly, I wish they would. Okay, where's a better benchmarking website? How about like? How about like Puget Bench or something? Yeah, that. I mean, again, I'm assuming they didn't really see that coming, so you know, what can you do, right? There we go. I'm assuming they'll compare it to. There it is, 2080 Ti. Okay, cool. Let's see how they compare. So Resolve, we see. Holy shit. 2080 Ti at the time actually beat like all of the 30 series lineup in at least Resolve. Where is it getting that much? Is it just driver optimization? Oh, okay. It's for overall and 4K. Okay, at 8K you do run out of. Or wait, no, it's a what? Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, I don't think the. Well, anyway. Yeah. I mean, so I guess it would have. Either one would have been a good investment, I guess, is the conclusion, isn't it? Let me just look up something. But here we are. Well, see, what I would say would be shove it in a briefcase, right? But that's because, you know, I've put my computer in a briefcase before. No, seriously. TSA, or sorry, no, like airport security won't, or at least in the U.S., which you'd think they'd be a little uptight about stuff like that. Airport security won't mind. They might have you open it, but but just do good cable management, and they don't care, right? So. There's an eBay listing for that for Framework laptop that's very tempting to bid on. It closes in a day. Holy shit! This guy's like a fuck ton of adapters for it. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. What I really wish they would do is I wish they would make a PC like briefcase style case that lets you like latch it into like a 4U like server slot, like so you could latch it in there and maybe hook it up via like Thunderbolt to the rest of the server or something, but then be able to like unlatch it and disconnect it to take it places. I wish there was something like that. I know it's really it's really specific, but I'll make something like that eventually. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, man. I feel like it's been ages ago. I didn't realize. Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. So Nvidia kind of. Well, I mean, I guess. Well, I don't know. I guess. I guess Nvidia is doing fine, right? They milked the mining boom. They had to unlaunch. I'm so. Did you heard about that, right? The whole like 4080 shittier version gets unlaunched. Like, what do you mean unlaunched? I just thought that's such a funny like concept. Oh, we're gonna unlaunch a product, not cancel, not delay, unlaunch. Like, oh really? Okay, wait, I've never heard of that. I mean, granted, I haven't really worked on that briefcase thing idea for a while, but let's see. Let's try HP desktop briefcase. I know they sell like straps that you can attach to take your desktop PC to like LAN parties, but you mean more like a proper like. Let's try Lenovo. I keep getting like laptop briefcases, even though I put PC in the search criteria. Oh, here's a new one. I haven't seen this project. Oh, they're using 2020 aluminum as well. Okay. Yeah, the problem with a lot of these suitcase, and this is an issue with the briefcase PC that I made as well, but I had to tilt the graphics card to fit it in as well. So I used like a 90-degree, a 2U 90 or not 2U, 2 slot high, or two PCIe slot high 90-degree adapter. But what I really want is I want a briefcase PC that lets you use all the PCIe slots, like. All let me see, 4, 7. Yeah, so usually 7 by default, right? On a regular ATX motherboard. I just wish there was a briefcase PC that let you use all 7. And actually, there are, I guess. Was it? I know I saw them on. They advertise on Reddit sometimes. But there is a company that makes a case pretty close to what I want. It's just a little too long. Where is it? Saved post. One sec. Okay, yeah, sorry. I'm kind of curious what it is, because if it's cheap enough, I might be able to just mod it to what I want. Where is that? Pretty sure I saved it on this account. I probably can go by posts. Scroll down. Tough book. That's a good point. At that point, a tough book basically is just a briefcase. That is true. Oh, here it is. Sliger. I don't know how to pronounce the website, but these guys actually have. This is pretty much. This is pretty much what I want, except it's too long, which I know sounds ridiculous. It's like, what do you mean this is too long, right? I guess what I mean to say is it's the right length in terms of the height, or it's the right height. It's just it's too wide. Like, I don't need that much space next to the motherboard is the issue. Otherwise, it's actually like, well, actually, wait, no, this only has 5 PCI slots. Okay, so I need a little bit. I need the extra 2 slots too. And now you're just like, oh, what do you mean you need it? No, I mean, I'm literally using all my PCI slots on my computer right now, or at least the ports on, or the openings on the back. So. Yeah, but and I've seen the people that from this company advertise on Reddit every once in a while, and they seem really fun. They seem like really chill people, so I do want to buy from them eventually. I just also don't know I know they don't do custom stuff, or I don't think they do some super custom stuff. So I'm just hoping that at some point they release something like pretty close to what I need. What I wish they would do is I wish they would sell like a modular kit that, like, even if it costed maybe like $250 or $300, like if there was just a modular like desktop, case kit in like the Cerberus style that they have here, and I could just like make it shorter, and that would be the best. But I mean, they got to make money, so. Actually, they say OEM services. Do they have anything we could do custom? Oh, I didn't see this page until now. I guess they do have a way to do custom slots, or custom ones. I wonder how much that would cost. But anyway, yeah, I was going to use like, Moderacy, thanks for coming by. Where have I been? I finished, I had an exam on Friday/Saturday morning. Friday evening/Saturday morning. So that's yeah, sorry. So I could have streamed. I was just I was just so tired. I could have streamed, I'd be lying to say I couldn't stream, but it's just so, I took the exam at, if I remember correctly, I took it at like 2 a.m. The exam was from 8 a.m. Friday to 8 a.m. Saturday. And I took it, and it was a 3.5 hour exam. So I took it at 2 a.m. on Saturday, and I was just cramming all the way before that. I don't remember this review from Linus. At 133, okay. Sorry, just going around. Ah, okay. This would be fine if not for the fact that probably doesn't fit in overhead luggage. Or if it does, it's a super big nuisance. But right, exactly. This I guess this would also work. Yeah. Yeah. I did the exam though, so it is what it is. And yeah, so actually, so just to kind of maybe not finish off that thought, but let's see. 10 by there's someone that, let's see. There's the what are these they called? Maker Beam, I think. These guys make 10 by 10 millimeter aluminum extrusions. They have an entire portfolio, or they have an entire product line that's basically this 10 by 10 aluminum extrusion system that they seem to be the only ones that make. I've looked it up. I cannot find anyone else that makes 10 by 10 millimeters. That seems reputable anyway. And they have, and this is, they're very similar to the 20 by 20 millimeter stuff that like 80/20 and all the other knockoff aluminum extrusion manufacturers make. but this would be great because it's small enough that but it's small and it seems rigid enough. I've seen someone, or I know someone that used it, and they showed me one of their cases, and it came out pretty nicely. But using this and then just kind of making the frame, and then just like with this, you could kind of cut panels later and then kind of screw them on via these T-slot nuts. You guys can't see it, but I mean, I guess I could just unblur the screen, but actually, wait. Was there anything problematic on the screen? I don't know. I assume it's okay, but just in case, we'll open it on here. I don't know if there's anything bad to show on there, but just in case, let's just do it this way. Here we go. So you can use these nuts and slide them into the extrusion, right? And then, oh, whoops. And then, just have to find a way to cut these aluminum extrusions to the right length. So eventually I want to do something like that, but you can tell from the price that these are all rather expensive. like you could easily buy a case that for the cost of making it yourself like this, but you wouldn't have modularity, right? And this is kind of what I meant by earlier, where I wish they sold a kit that or one of the case makers maybe sold a kit that you could kind of modify a little bit, and then maybe they could just kind of make it a little affordable like that, please. PCT 150. Actually, if not for the fact that I think this doesn't have enough length on the back to support, why can I not click this? Hello? So, I'm downloading Overwatch, right? So, just try to. Yeah, so you can only fit one GPU, right? So, like, I get it. I can't think of anyone else that would need the specific, setup that I need. But nonetheless, I'm going to complain about it. Yeah. I need, or I don't need, right? I want, because I don't want to have to get rid of, I don't want to have to refigure out my whole PC again. I want a case that has like 7 PCI slots worth of length at the back, right? But otherwise, right, like something like this would be nice, right, where it's got like the nice integrated handle and it's not too long. Like from what I can tell, right, they don't, I guess it's a decent bit long there, but like on the right here, if anything, this length seems, I don't know, it seems, I guess it's because they mount the power supply there, isn't it? But I mean, I'm not like losing length because the GPU has to fit anyway, and it's basically the length of the GPU, right? So this is a good length, right? And magnetized handle, or magnetic handle, fancy. Lian Li makes a lot of cool stuff, don't they? I don't really. I mean, part of it I think is because, and this is gonna be stupid. Part of it's because Linus hasn't really covered many like trade shows recently, like PC related stuff, and I think that's partially because there aren't a lot of trade shows recently, but I don't know, I just haven't heard about them in the news a lot recently, so yeah. But yeah, I just wish there was, small cases, but like, like I want to jam like everything into like this, if this case, I think this fit case actually works, but if this case you could mount the rear IO to the top of the case, I think would actually be like the right size. But I know no one makes a fucking product like that. No one would buy a product like that except me. So just have to suck it up. Actually, wait, this case has a lot of space up there. I could probably just like trim that support beam or whatever right there, couldn't I? Or actually, wait, no, this is on the bottom. Okay. But the bottom comes out. Oh, okay, wait. How much does this cost? I could mod this, probably. I'd have to measure it, but this seems like something I could mod. I'll look into that later. I don't want to have to start a new project. Let's see how much. We're at 25%. Dremel. I actually, Costco is selling a Dremel kit for cheap the other day, and I ended up buying it. It's been really useful. Yeah, but yeah, there's so many things I want to work on. Um, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, although at this point, I've kind of realized I don't need all this power. Like, how often do I actually use all, 12 threads on this processor? Not all that often, right? I really have no reason to have a computer like this beefy, like spec-wise. Um, yeah. So I have been considering maybe switching to a laptop just because I don't really have a need for all this performance. Like it's cool to have, but I just don't have the need for it. Or I can't. I don't have the use case for it. Oh, dude, this reminds me. I bought a R7 or no, sorry, no R5 240 off of Craigslist at one point, years ago. And the story behind the graphics card was that the person got it for free as like a free add-on for one of like some GPU bundle that they had purchased. So I guess they got like a 290 or something, and it came with it came bundled with like the shitty GPU for whatever reason, and it was packaged and sealed, which was really surprising. So I don't know if the manufacturer was just doing a weird deal like that. But anyway, so they were selling the GPU just to kind of make some money back. And when I went to this guy's place to get the GPU, dude literally had like 3 crates of like 290s. And I asked him about it, he was mining, but like this literally reminds me of that because he literally had this, like it was literally the motherboards were like zip tied to the side of the case, and then he had just like a I forgot what it's, some kind of like stick that they were that the GPUs were hanging from. It's just like, and it was all zip tied. Oh man, shit! No, that reminds me of that. Yeah. Oh jeez, yeah. I totally forgot about that. Craigslist is such a fun place. Exactly. And what's more modern than zip ties, right? Oh jeez. Yeah. Fuck, I don't want to do work. You know what? Let me go wash my dishes. I'll be back in maybe like, shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna just lightly clean them. So I'm just gonna clean them enough. They're not that dirty. So let me do that. Or no, not those. This one. There we go. And where's my shoes? There. Oh, but yeah, I don't know. I guess, man, there's so much stuff that I want to do. I just wish I didn't have to study all the time. Yeah. Oh yeah, and actually, so no, but I have to turn off the computer to do that. But have another video like playing Fortnite. I am gonna take a look at Valorant. One of the people that work out of this office too. He apparently plays Valorant, so thought that might be interesting to try. Which VTuber is this? Oh yeah, right. Sorry, yeah. Yes, this totally not a real person VTuber is plays Valorant. Yeah. Well, actually, wait. No, Chizuru-san plays Valorant too, though. So that's not entirely wrong. I'd just be lying if I said I was thinking of them when I was talking. But anyway, yes. Sorry, they do, not she. I keep forgetting that. But or wait, no. Is she or is she they? I thought she was they, and I just kept messing it up. But do you know which way it is? Because I have there's someone I work with who's also they. It's they them. Okay, yeah. Sorry. I was like, wait a sec, am I getting mixed up? But no. There's two people. There's Chizuru-san, and then there's the other person that I work with. So, yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna go clean my dishes. So I'll be right back. It's not too long. I only have like 4 dishes. So. Yeah. No. Keys. I don't want to get locked out. Where are my keys? Kagi. Huh? Wait, where are my keys? Yeah. This is actually kind of why I like, when during like Zoom University, right? There were a lot of people that had in parentheses their whatever they identify as in parentheses next to their name. So on Zoom, like when you'd log in, right, and so you'd see someone talking, it'd be like something parentheses like he she or sorry he him, or he him or something, or like or she her or whatever, right? And then or like they them or whatever, and they'd have it in parentheses next to their name. Honestly, that made it really convenient. Just I know in real life we can't have freaking like name cards like floating above or floating under our like face, but like it actually made it really convenient, so you wouldn't have to get paranoid about who identified as with what or how to address them. Let's air out the room as well. forgot my paper towels. I'm gonna go wipe the sink. Okay, let's just try all these out. Gotta go to work. Oh yeah, thanks for coming by. Take care, stay safe, have a good weekend. Yeah, see you later. Let's go to have a good week. It's not the weekend anymore. It's kind of slept through Saturday, so I slept through Saturday, but that doesn't change the fact that it's not the weekend anymore. Epic Games launch. Fallout 3, that's tempting, actually. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, see ya. Yeah, that's tempting, that's tempting. Or wait, sorry, is that Reiner leaving as well, or is that just saying bye to Monterist? Yeah. But yeah, Fallout 3, that's tempting, that's tempting. Oops. Tracking is messed up as usual. Yeah, because I've never played... Actually, I guess that's a lie. I don't know if anyone else has done this too. I actually played Fallout 1. Evil. Okay. But I played Fallout 1, but I only played... I don't know if I talked about this already. I actually played the first 5 minutes of the original Fallout. And, you know... I don't know if I talked about this before, but if I didn't, then, you know, I played it, you know, guess the platform that I played it on. It was on it was on Singapore Airlines. Yeah. They had I guess they had I don't know, some kind of emulator or something, or whatever the entertainment console was. It had some sort of, you know, I guess it allowed PC games or something, but played it on whatever their entertainment, you know, system is called. Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, oh wait, this is that game that people always talk about as like being a classic. So I tried it, and I remember I couldn't figure out how to play, because you'd make your character and you'd just get thrown out of the vault, right? And then I think there's an enemy that pops up literally like, I don't know, like 10 seconds into like the beginning of the game, and I couldn't figure out how to not get in a fight with it. I don't know if you're supposed to like avoid it or what, but I couldn't figure out how to avoid it, and I couldn't figure out how to beat it, so I just kept dying. Like, never did figure that out. Yeah. And thus concludes my experience with Fallout. Oh, that's me beeping. Oh, where is it? There we go. Stop. 10 o'clock, jeez. Alright, so at least my dishes are clean now, though, so that's good. Tempted to get Fallout 3, though. Although I know it's not made by the same developers as the original, right? I think 3 is when Bethesda started working on it. Is that right? Oh, there's my wallet. Ow. Oh yeah, I didn't. Ah, shit. Whatever. I didn't stockpile on stuff that I need. Or rather, like, what do you call it? On like snacks. Stuff that I need, aka snacks. Anyway. 3 was the first Bethesda, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to give it a shot at some point. So of course that's the original. Well, I mean, I imagine the reality is honestly, I haven't tried to try to get the game right, but I bet if I tried, I could probably get Fallout 1, probably the original Fallout for pretty cheap. But yeah, I don't know if I want Fallout 3 so much that I want to bother installing the Bethesda launch. Or sorry, is it the Epic Games? Sorry, it's not Bethesda launcher. It's the Epic Games, whatever the fuck. Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily want it that much. What else is on the Epic Games store? What else is there that could possibly entice me to install yet another game manager? Let's see. Throw that away too. Time limit. Oh, is that the... Can't remember, but that sounds familiar. What was it? Isn't it like you have to get something in time, or else like your oh yeah like your colony or whatever, like or what is it called, vault, yeah, your vault like dies, right, if you take too long or something. So yeah. Rocket League and Fortnite. Oh right, yeah, Fortnite's on the Epic Games Store, I guess. Okay, fine, that's you know what? Sure. Monorsty always says play Fortnite. Let's get the. Well, I don't want to do it while I'm installing this or downloading this, but after that, fine, we'll get the. I think, yeah, that's fair. If there's Fallout 3 for free and Fortnite's also free, then yeah, maybe it's worth getting the store. Yeah. This D volume that's this big. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Midnight. Okay, yeah. So I guess I have the rough idea of the Unreal. Oh, okay. I see. So I don't know. I don't know if they were always together, but yeah. I haven't really used Unreal Engine in a while, so yeah. There's so much stuff I want to try. Yeah. I know Origin, right? That EA manages. They gave out a lot of free games too. But at some point I was like, I have this at some point I was just like, I only have Origin installed because I want the free games. And I never play the free games, so it's like Unreal Assets for free. Oh really? Okay. Yeah. There's so much stuff I want to try. Yeah. I guess it's not that much of a waste of space to install it if that's the case. Because I guess you can use Unreal for like I don't really know what you use it for really, but no one actually buys shit. It's just all for the free stuff they give out. I mean, I guess that's fair, right? Yeah. Oh, okay, let's see. So Okay, so this is all cleaned up now. I guess one thing I did want to do is I wanted to make some oh, I got this at Daiso. Actually, let me close this. There's nothing problematic on screen, right? Well, I mean, even if there was, I could just open this and cover it. I got this at Daiso. It's like, it's a, I mean, it's a little plastic container thing, of course, right? But you can make rice in the microwave using this. It sounds like the dumbest thing ever, but I did it once and it actually came out great. So I wanted to make some rice for tomorrow that I could just heat up tomorrow, so I might do that right now too. Origin. Well, the reason why I had Origin, right? So the first reason was, initially is because I wanted to play the beta for Battlefield Hardline, and after that I left it on my computer and I was like, oh well, if I have it installed, I might as well get some free games, right? So just to justify why I had such a why I had that software on my computer, but and yes, Ubisoft Store, I don't know why anyone would have that, to be quite honest. I don't know why you'd put yourself through that. I mean, I guess if you really liked like The Division or yeah, I don't know what else, or Assassin's Creed, I guess. Yeah. Okay. I need to go get something from downstairs, so let me do that. Turn off my model again, actually. Yeah. Let me go grab that real quick. So what I wanted to do, what would be the best way to do this? I want to write directly on that. I don't have any spare water bottles. Just have to sacrifice a water bottle then. Yeah, whatever. It's basically the instructions for this water or this rice cooker thing say at some point you need to add, I think, 200 milliliters of water, and I can't find the instructions. I know I saved them because I don't have it memorized yet. I log in every time. Oh. Classic Ubisoft. Classic, oh, that's cold. Man, don't you guys love games as a service? Oh, jeez. I seriously don't know where the instructions went. I'll just Google it. Dyso microwave rice cooker. Cool. Here we go. Just want to know what the instructions are. Where are the instructions? I don't have this memorized. Jeez. Let's see. Fucking now my hands covered in water. Instructions. There we go. Something else? Okay, sounds good. What's this? What is this supposed to be? The computer generated voice. That was it. I mean, I guess that's what the title is, right? So. Oh, jeez. Oh, wait a sec. Okay, wait. I just realized something problematic on YouTube. All right, let's sign out. A colleague borrowed my computer to print something, but I think they forgot to log out, so I just logged them out just now. Why doesn't Daiso put the instructions? Actually, just so I don't lose this info. Yeah, these look like the right instructions. Okay, perfect. Alright, okay, while that's loading, let me go wash this rice out. Okay. Okay. Alright, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to put this on and fill it with, let's see, tear. There we go. And I wanted to fill it with water up to 200 grams, which for water is 200 milliliters. Shit. $86. 188. Close enough. Mainly because I actually put more than 200 or 150 grams of rice in there. So let's actually give it like that much more, maybe. 230 is probably about plus 10%. If I added about 10 grams of extra rice, that's a little bit less than that actually, so let's take some out. That's probably good. Okay, cool. And then we're just going to mark where on the water bottle this is. What was this? 215 milliliters. Cool. And then we'll add this water and let it sit. Why is this page not loading? Right, okay, so let's take this back now that I don't need it. Alright, I think everything's sorted out now. Actually, let's actually cut this water bottle. And that way it's pretty clear that it's not to be thrown away. 자, 넘버릴까? Actually, let's check. Yeah, 40%. So that's not happening anytime tonight. Yeah, it's taking a lot of load. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do.あ、そうだ。どうせならカメラも今ちょっと調整しよう。おっと。Alright, yeah, if we can't, oh no, but I was gonna say if I can't study because the video won't load because I'm downloading Overwatch, then might as well study something else. Actually, wait. My computer might be totally just like like it might not be able to download anything on my computer because maybe I'm just overloading that one connection. But I don't know if that means that the access point here is overloaded. So let's try, can we load anything on my iPad? It seems to load pretty fine. Alright, we'll just have to watch it on my iPad then. So many commercials.
こんばんは、作曲家の小田貴文でございます。はい、今日はボーカルがうまく混ざらないという話ですね。ミックスがうまくいかない理由ということでですね、今日は、私なりの、経験から得たものをですね、ここにメモしていきたいと思います。
Actually, speaking of memos, memos to myself. Next time I head back home, stuff. Stuff to bring. Let's see, kitchen scale. And, tablet stand. I might have to go to Daiso to buy that. No, not Daisy. Daiso. Cool. Right. Anyway.
あくまでも、これがミックスの技術というよりかは、私が今までやってきた経験で考え方ですね。プラグインでこういう風にここをいじったらこういう風にうまくいくよとかっていったテクニックということではなく、もっとその概念的な考え方をですね、ここに残していきたいと思いますので、一つの考え方として頭の片隅に入れていただけると、プラグインの使い方もですね、おのずと分かってくるんじゃないかなと思います。で、よくあることで、オケは完成してるんだけど、ボーカルだけがどうしてもうまく混ざらない、埋もれてしまってうまく出てこないとか、逆に浮いてしまってうまくなじまないっていったことよくありませんか？で、実はこの2つのこと、全然別々のことのようでいて、実は同じ現象なんですね。一概にはもちろん言えないんですけれども、この1つ目の埋もれてしまって出てこない、この前にこう出てきてほしいんだけど、なんか埋もれちゃって出てこないなみたいな、この場合はですね、大体オケがこう騒がしい音、ラウドな感じになってるのに、ボーカルの声量が小さい。そもそもその音がものすごいグワーって、もうギターとかもガーなってる、シンセもガーなってる時にボーカルがウィスパーで歌ってたりとかしたら、それは聞こえてこないですよね、なかなか。もっと別の言い方をすれば、居酒屋に行ってすんごいいろんな音が鳴ってるのに、前に座ってる友達がですね、すっごい声小さいとか、それは聞こえないですよね。それと同じなんですよ、基本的には。あともう一つ考えられるのが、オケの音圧がすっごい高い、パツンパツンにこう入ってるオケの音なのに、ボーカルのトラックがダイナミクスが広い状態ですね。これを2つを合わせようとすると、このボーカルのダイナミクスとオケのダイナミクスが合ってないので、これがまた埋もれて聞こえなくなっちゃう原因でもあります。じゃあ一方、音が浮いてしまってうまくなじまないという場合ですね。なぜこれが同じ現象かというと、オケが騒がしいラウドなオケなのに、ボーカルの声量が小さいのを無理やり音量を上げている。なのでグワーなってるところにヒソヒソ声がこうすごい飛び出てなってる、ものすごい目の前でヒソヒソ声にしてるみたいな、そういう演出ももちろんあると思うんですけど、良くも悪くもこれなじまないという状態ですよね。で、もう一つがオケの音圧が高いのに、ボーカルのダイナミクスが広いものを音量を上げてしまっているという状態ですね。先ほどはこれが埋もれてしまってたんですけど、これを無理やり音量を上げることによって、うまくなじまない状態になってしまうと。なのでこれは2つの事象っていうのは別のようでいて、実は同じ状態なんですね。つまり何が言いたいかというと、オケのダイナミクスとボーカルのダイナミクスがちぐはぐになってるからなじまなかったり、埋もれてしまったりするわけですね。で、いやEQ で広域上げなきゃダメでしょとか、そういったご意見もあるかと思うんですけども、もちろんこれはそうなんです。声量があるっていうことは倍音が出てるということなんですね。なのでこれに
倍音。
ボーカルの倍音。
倍音 What is that? Overtone or harmonic. Well, what's the difference between those? And then overtone. Tone sounding above the fundamental tone when a string or first fundamental or first harmonic. Oh, I see. So an overtone is a specific kind of harmonic. Or, no. overtone any higher frequency standing wave. Fundamental. Integer multiples of the frequency of the fundamental. Oh, so if you have any kind of standing wave, it's considered an overtone, but it has to be integer multiple to be considered a harmonic. Wait, how do you have a standing wave that's... Okay, so harmonic is an overtone of any resonant frequency but the fundamental frequency. Okay. I see. Okay. And that's baion in Japanese. Okay.
ご意見もあるかと思うんですけども、もちろんこれはそうなんです。声量があるっていうことは倍音が出てるということなんですね。なのでこれに関係してくるので、ボーカルの倍音が出てないものをこう倍音を引き立ててあげて EQ で上げてあげる。これはもちろん必要な処理だと。つまり何がでもう一つがひそひそ声にしてるみたいな、そういう演出ももちろんあると思うんですけど、良くも悪くもこれ馴染まないという状態ですよね。でもう一つがオケの音圧が高いのに、ボーカルのダイナミクスが広いものを音量を上げてしまっているという状態ですね。先ほどはこれが埋もれてしまってたんですけど、これを無理やり音量を上げることによって、うまく馴染まない状態になってしまうと。なのでこれは2つの事象っていうのは別のようでいて、実は同じ状態なんですね。つまり何が言いたいかというと、オケのダイナミクスとボーカルのダイナミクスがちぐはぐになってるから馴染まなかったり、埋もれてしまったりするわけですね。で、いや、EQ で広域上げなきゃダメでしょとか、そういったご意見もあるかと思うんですけども、もちろんこれはそうなんです。声量があるっていうことは倍音が出てるということなんです。
声量ってなんだ？声量。Oh, it's the volume. Okay.
なのでこれに関係してくるので、ボーカルの倍音が出てないものをこう倍音を引き立ててあげて EQ で上げてあげる。これはもちろん必要な処理だとは思うんですが、これについては倍音と歪みのお話、上にリンク出しておきますけれども、別の動画でもお話ししているので、今回はその話はちょっと割愛させていただいて、別の動画の方をご覧いただけると幸いです。じゃあボーカルのダイナミクスが広いとなんでダメなのというお話ですね。よくこの動画でも音の体格という話をしているんですね。私は音の体格っていう表現をしているのは、なんていうんだろうな、音像の大きさっていう言い方もするんですけれども、その楽器とか人のこの実在感、どういう体格、その筋肉質な感じとか細い感じなのかっていう、このなんか体格っていう楽器にしても人間にしてもこの体格の大きさっていう表現が私は適しているなと思ってこの言葉を勝手に使ってるんですが、マイクで録音する音って想像以上にダイナミクスが広いんですよ。レンジが広いんです。特にマイクにこう近づいて撮った時というのは、無駄にレンジが広いとも言えるんですね。録音音楽の演出として考えるとですね、逆にリアリティがないことになってしまうんですね。ではちょっと2つ音の素材を聞いてみてください。
I probably should actually listen to this on headphones. Whatever. Hmm? 何が違うの? What is the point?
どちらの音がいいという話ではなくですね、ここが一番大事なところで、オケの音に対してこのボーカルのダイナミクスの広さがちゃんと適しているかどうか に対して馴染まなくなってしまうなんてこともありますよね。
うん。
やっぱりデジタルで撮れるようになって機材も性能いいしマイクの性能ももちろんいいので、それをこう近づけたところで撮ってしまうとイメージしてる音よりも全然スケールのでかい音になってしまうと。これがこの体格の差というものが生まれてしまうんですね。レンジが広ければいいという問題ではなく、例えばこちらにバッキングのアコースティックギターの音があります。はい、といったものがありますね。で、これはもうすでにダイナミクスが整えてありまして、取り音としても EQ 的には大体こんな感じだと決めてあったと仮定してですね、このボーカルを混ぜるとした場合に、レンジの広い音と、コンプをかけた音重ねたらどうなるのかちょっと聞いてみましょう。
Sorry, I need to actually listen to this with stop. Listen to this actual headphones on. Can't tell the difference. So it sounds like the second one actually sounds better. I wonder if that's the conclusion. I don't know. How do you identify that? Oh.
はい、といった感じでですね、今これアコースティックな楽器でギターとボーカルだけっていうシンプルな構成なので概念的なところの説明でこういうふうにしてますが、これは例えば EDM とかロックとかの激しい音が埋まっている楽曲でも、基本同じです。なおさらレンジ感の一致というのが必要になってくると思います。このボーカルの波形を見ると分かると思うんですけど、これがレンジ広い状態。コンプかけるとこうですね。ぐわっと強くなるところが収まってるのが分かると思います。これがレンジ広い状態。コンプかけるとこうですね。
まだ統一されてるんだね。はい。
強くなるところが収まってるのが分かると思います。これが、確かにリアルな歌であればこのぐらいのレンジがあったとしてもいいんですけれども、やはり録音音楽を作ると考えるとですね、このレンジ感を合わせておかないとバランスを取った時にこの強く出るところが出過ぎちゃったりとかするので、それが無駄とは言わないんですけれども、そこでなんか変な圧迫感を与えないようにコンプで抑えると。ちょっとこの飛び出てる部分だけ聞き比べてみたいと思います。まずバイパスの状態から。
なるほど。飛び出ないっていう意味。はいはい。で、これに使ったのはコンプレッサー。
一致というものをさせた上で、先ほど言った EQ だとかサチュレーションで倍音の調節をしたりということをするといいんじゃないかなと思います。特に EQ で、広域をどのぐらい上げるのかとか、低音声の低い部分をどのぐらい出すのかっていうのは、結構好みの部分になってくるんですよね。どういう演出をするのかっていうところもあると思いますので、私はこの EQ でどうするのかっていうことよりも、このレンジを合わせるっていうことの方が実は大事なんじゃないかなと思っています。じゃあこのコンプどうやってかけたらいいのって話になると思うんですけど、コンプの話をしだすと、これなかなか1本の動画じゃ収まらないので、ぜひよかったら私のまた上にリンク出しますが、コンプのかけ方の動画とかを見ていただけると幸いです。はい、というわけで、なかなかボーカルをミックスする方法みたいな、こういったテクニックをですね、 短く説明すると
Like and subscribed. I don't know if it's true or if anything this person's saying is true, but it, at least in the simple case, I felt like they definitely had a point. So, what other videos do they have? Su goi ryou no douga da na. Alright, so my rice has sat here for a while, so it probably means it's okay to go cook it now. Because we do need to let it sit for a bit afterwards. Alright, so 600 watts for 5 minutes, where I know the rice or the microwave over there is 1,000, so 60% 5 minutes, okay. And then I need, I know the water overflowed last time, so we need to make sure to lay some paper towels. Cool. Just buy a plate at some point. Oops. Cool. Right. 60% 5 minutes. 60% 5 minutes. Okay. You know, what if that guy just now, the YouTube guy, what if he has any videos for just like getting started with Utatte Mita?うわ、めっちゃシリーズになってる。どっから始まればいいんだこれ。これ作曲家って書いてあるわ。いや、歌ってみたに関するのを知りたいんですが。まあいいや。最初から聞くか。
こんにちは、作曲家の和田貴文です。この動画はシリーズで続けていこうかなと思っているものなんですけれども、まずタイトルにあるように作曲家のためのエンジニアリングということでですね、日々仕事で思うこと気づきをメモとして残していこうと思っていまして、特にその教育に関心があるとかということではなく、単純に自分の技術ノウハウをこうして、動画にするのが一番ベストなんじゃないかなと思っております。でですね、今日第1回ということで、エンジニアリングの前にまず、素材がないといけないので素材作りからいこうかなと思っております。 作曲の段階でも気をつけるべきことっていうのが、自由に作っていいと思うんですけど、ただ本当にそれがあなたの求める音なのですかといった時にやっぱり見つめ直すのも必要かなと思います。じゃあちょっとやってみたいと思いますね。まずどんなテンポにいくか。僕は最初にドラムから打ち込むことが多いんですけれども、メロディーがなくてもドラムから入れることは結構あります。これハイハット、キック、スネア、今こんな感じで、次に、ピアノをいきましょうか。普通だったらベース入れた方がいいんですけれども、ちょっと曲作る段階なので全体を考える意味でピアノからいきたいなと思ってます。僕あんまり鍵盤弾けないので適当ですけども、弾けないのも自分でできます。
弾けない弾けない弾けないのは絶対嘘じゃん。
次ベース。
でもみんな I'm just kind of noticing this often, but I don't know, it feels like there's a I mean, I guess it's not a surprise, but there's a good chunk of composers that are just, if you're music, affiliated, chances are they use like Mac OS, which like more than I would expect. Which maybe I should just buy a Mac. I don't know if I seriously want to upload like covers and stuff. Maybe I should buy a Mac. Because there's so many tutorials or stuff. There are just so many people that use like Logic Pro or Logic or whatever it is. Oh, my thing's done. Ow! What is 12 minutes 200 or 20? Do I have to fluff it first? No, you immediately switch it to 12. Or to 20. Can I just search his videos with like the utatte keyword? Chige. この人の動画だけのてかこのプレイリスト内をサーチしたいんだよ。So many videos. How much does Logic Pro even cost?
Hmm?
Like, 正直, I mean, I can't afford any other preamps, so it doesn't really matter, but... Let me check my raise. let's see. Fluff rice, close lid, 10 minutes. Okay. Something cool. Alright, so I'm gonna have I really only ate half of my dinner, and I'm gonna finish the other half right now. I'll probably just end the stream there. Maybe watch a few more of these like mixing tutorial videos. But yeah, so everyone that came by, thanks for coming by today. Take care, stay safe. Have a good, I guess, good luck at the week. I'm gonna probably be back to cramming tomorrow. So yeah, I was gonna update my Twitter and stuff to say that I don't actually stream it right on. I keep missing my 8 o'clock start time for the stream, so I've been meaning to update that, but I guess we can put it off a little longer. Yeah, Reiner, yeah, thanks for staying till the end. Hopefully you got whatever you were working on done, and yeah, I'll catch you later. お疲れ、おやすみ、終わり。